everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a very nice day. This video is a makeup tutorial that is basically like a really dramatic cut crease. I want to use lots of shimmer and shine. I want to make it really intense and perfect for going to a club or a party or wearing it on a Friday night or a Monday night, whatever suits you really. But I just feel like doing another dramatic look because I love doing those. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get to it. After trying two different foundations that did not work for me, I'm just going to stick with what I know, which is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in 01 Punjab. Next, I'm going to use the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette in 07 Light. And I'm going to use the shade in the top left corner. Then I'm going to set my face with the Makeup Store Loose Powder in Cream. Do any of you remember that phase when I used to be obsessed with the Face of Australia loose translucent powder? That's going back years, but I use that stuff religiously. I've got to start trying it again and seeing, you know, if I still like it as much as I used to or not, because there must have been something amazing about it if I used it that religiously back in the day. I'm kind of torn. I really want to use this new Charlotte Tilbury blush palette that I got, but I don't want this tutorial to be too high-end. I want to keep it kind of in the middle, but I really want to use this. I'm just going into the center and the outside. Someone on my Facebook page likened this to a nipple, called it a nipple blush, so that was kind of, yes, quite confronting because now that's all I can see when I look at it. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Balm Cindy Luminizer. That is such a nice shade and it complements the blush perfectly. Now time for eyebrows. I'm just going to comb them into shape as always. And then I'm going to use Sigma medium brow powder as always with my MAC 266 brush. Now I'm just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe to add some definition to my brows. Next, I'm going to use this incredible Kat Von D Shade and Light. I think it says Shade and Light. Yes, Eye Contour Palette. This palette is stunning. I absolutely love the shades. They're all matte, perfect for like a smoky eye. So firstly, I'm going to start off with a big fluffy brush. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. This is perfect for like that perfect smoked out, blended out transition color, crease color, anything to do with blending. I love it. Do they have names on them? Yes, they do. I'll leave all of the colors that I use and in what order in the description box as usual. I'm going to use this to create that nice clean line. I would normally use sticky tape, but I don't want it to pull off my foundation, so I'm going to use this instead. This is just as good, it just means that you need to keep it in place the whole time. So if you keep on taking it off and putting it back on, your line's not going to be in the exact same spot. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just lining up this with the end of my lower lash line, and then you can also align it with the tail of your eyebrow to make sure it's going to be the same on both eyes. and also allow for a little bit of space underneath the lower lash line, because you want to blend the lower lash line up to the top lash line, and you can't do that if your line ends at the very corner of your upper lash line. And of course, make sure it is as flat, like, you know, flush to your face as possible, otherwise the line's not going to be perfectly straight, it's going to have a curve in it. This first colour is pretty much invisible, it's just helping to make the whole, you know, transition between the light and the dark colours a little bit more subtle and flawless. I'm going to grab that next reddish shade lightly on my brush and tap off the excess, and I'm going to start blending that into the crease. Next, I'm going to grab a smaller blending E25 from Sigma, pretty much as a smaller version of that last brush, and then I'm going to grab the next darkest shade and carefully blend that into the crease. But just in the crease. I don't want to blend this onto the eyelid, and I also don't want to blend it up too far towards the brow bone. It's just got to remain in the crease. Then I'm going to go one step further and use the Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease. So it has a little point. Then I'm going to use the black. Ooh, this is a very pigmented black, so make sure that you tap off any excess. And I'm going to very carefully apply that in the crease to mimic a cut crease. Then to blend that out some more, I'm going to go back in with the E25 from Sigma and just blend that out into the crease a little bit more. Now it's time for the base colour, or the lid colour. I'm going to use the Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow Metallic in 22 Bella Gold. I'm going to use my finger just to start out close to the lash line, and then carefully work my way up towards the crease. I'm saying carefully because we don't want to go over all of our hard work in the crease. And I'm going to bring that into the inner corner a little bit as well, just for some added shine. Then I'm going to use the Stila Magnificent Metal Eyes in Comex Gold. I'm going to coat my mobile lid in this stuff. So basically, just where we put the gold, making sure that you don't go over the black in the crease, because obviously that defeats the purpose of putting the black there and making it a cut crease. I'm going to use my finger because it's a lot easier for me, but of course if you feel more comfortable using a brush, go right ahead. Oh, I love this stuff! It is the coolest product in the world. I love it. I'm going to bring it into the inner corner a bit too. For eyeliner, I'm going to use MAC Black Track Fluid Line with the Makeup Store Eyeliner Angle 715 brush. So I'm going to do a thin line or a medium. It'll probably end up being really thick because I hate eyeliner and it's just so hard to get it perfectly even over the upper lash line, and then wing it out over the cut crease, not the cut crease, this bit here, the wing bit here. I'm I'm going to work on the wing, and I'm just going to follow the shape that's already there. I swear I literally stop breathing when I'm doing eyeliner. When I've like finished that streak, I'm like, oh, this is life or death. I'm going to add some mascara to my upper lashes first. This is the Ardency in Plunker Unrivaled Volume and Curl Lash Wax. For lining the waterline, I'm going to use the Zoeva Waterproof Eyeliner in Glance. Then I'm going to go back in with my Shade and Light palette and the Sigma Short Shader E20 brush, which is amazing for the lower lash line, like smoothing that out. And I'm going to use this shade here, this one here. I'm obsessed with this brush for smoking out the lower lash line, as I said earlier. It is probably, I only started using it the other day and it beats all of my other brushes by far. It's crazy, like it's just really packs in the product and gets right into the roots of my lashes. And not many brushes do that for some reason. I've always struggled with getting it right into the lashes, but this one does a great job. Then I'm going to grab a tiny bit of that black, very, very light-handed, and try and push that into the roots of my lashes. Next, I'm going to use some more of that Stila Magnificent Metals with the Zoeva 310 Spot Liner Brush, which is so small. And I'm going to apply some of this under the lower lash line and just apply that underneath in the corner, and then just kind of extending it out so it kind of fades out. Now I'm going to apply some more of that mascara on the lower lashes. And as always, I'm going to apply lots because I want the bottom lashes to be super dramatic to coincide with the whole dramatic theme. I'm going to apply the Red Cherry 138. These are probably my favorite lashes at the moment. They are huge. Next, I'm going to use the Makeup Store liner in Merlot. Of course, you can always go with a nude lip for something like this. It will probably be a little bit less intense, but I just want to go out with a bang, so. That is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It's very, very intense, I know. It's not something you're gonna wear during the day unless you wanted to. I feel comfortable doing so. But it's fun, it's intense, it's dramatic and glamorous, and definitely fun for like a New Year's Eve or a dress up or a celebration or any kind of occasion that you just wanna look fabulous. Let me know what you think. I always love to hear your feedback. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!